talking about the incinerator where they put the body on?
Yo, mic check. We back up in here. Another episode of Conceited Knowbody, episode 148. These niggas is not ready. They still talking about shit we was talking about off air. You already know I am. This is Latourus, a.k.a. the low-key legend, a.k.a. dark-skinned Thanos, a.k.a. I created COVID.
Damn.
We up here about that fantastic show. Hey, we got a full house. This is like the real niggas of Indianapolis.
Real house husbands.
Reunion. I wasn't gonna call them Real Housewives of Indianapolis, but I caught myself before I slipped into that fucking pit of misery.
Staffed up in this bitch.
Hell yeah, this is like the fucking family reunion. Who we missing? Are we missing anybody? This is a family reunion.
There's more?
Hey, this is like the Mexicans. But we definitely back up in here. To my right, I got the man with the master plan.
You.
Renaissance motherfucking Juvie, he in here. What's happening with you?
Shit, man. Ready to go to sleep, man. My body hurt like a motherfucker. I did 10 rounds today. Sparring. No, I did 12. I did 12. I did 12 fucking rounds today sparring with 6 different sparring partners.
Oh, damn.
Like Juvie, a.k.a. Rocky.
Yep.
Juvie
You said
Balboa.
you did 10 of them motherfuckers?
12. I did 12 rounds.
How you
The
feel?
distance.
I'm shot. Really, because I'm just like sore. Like now I got my tennis elbow acting up. I threw a hook and I hit a nigga elbow with my bone on my forearm, and the nigga punched me in the neck. So the nigga battle scarred. I'm ready to go to sleep, get some rest, man. And I really been training. Like that's all I've been doing is one work and training. So, hell yeah.
Which elbow fucked up?
My right one.
It's my left shit, man. What do
My left shit.
I'm down there looking for advice. What do you do to make that shit feel almost better?
Dr. Juvie.
Press, I use my knuckles and like roll up and down, or if I got somebody that can get a rolling pin on my shit, just keep going in. Cause what it happens is like this swells up, and if you can kind of like get that swelling, like put the pressure on it and make the swelling go down, then it takes the pain away.
That's fucked up. That shit be hurting. I'll be at the gym and shit on the bench about to cry like a bitch.
Nah, that shit hurt.
Can you use a baseball bat?
I can't even throw no fucking punch. I can't even throw no goddamn punch. Like it's like that shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Are you about to fight again?
Yeah, April. You know, when all the pandemic shit slow, hopefully before April, but maybe April. You know, just depending on the pandemic. Yeah, we shoot for April.
That's what's up. And to his right, we got Mr. Funny Man. Ain't that how people say when you get in trouble? Mr. Funny Man. We got Go Indianapolis.
Go Indianapolis.
We got Chicago Jason in this motherfucker, a.k.a.
Jason Ritchie.
That's what his mama called him. He got 2 first names.
Nothing special, nigga.
He got 2 first names.
Every time I say my name, niggas, they be like, that sound like a famous name.
Hey, Jason Ritchie Rich.
Yeah.
I christened you that, nigga. That's the real
I
shit.
christened you that.
That's the realest name
Very
you ever had.
original, my nigga.
Hey,
What up, y'all?
How you feeling, man?
How was that show?
good,
Did you
man.
just do a show?
Yeah, we did a show, man.
How
We
was
just
that?
did a show at the White Rabbit. It was.
Let's get to that on the recap. The
Oh.
weekend recap.
Hey, man, he got right to
Yeah, I ain't know. I lost.
He freestyle.
Hey,
flex on
it.
you.
You see, he got that motherfucking juice pumping, nigga. All them matches, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah.
But no, I'm good, man. It's just good to be here, man. Good to see you niggas, man. I remember y'all.
Real nigga roll talk call continues. To his right, we got Corey GQ motherfucking fresh in the house. How you feeling, my
What's
nigga?
happening? Good to be here.
He definitely put on his Jerry Wade.
Yeah,
He definitely put on his fucking Jerry Wade. That fucking
He like,
What's happening?
That nigga really tried to panty drop him.
Just bring some diversity to the show, you know.
Hey, I played it back in my head, nigga. You definitely sound like you trying to fuck something in the 80s radio station.
Boy,
And to his right, to not be outdone. Bend down real quick, so I want you to bend down for the camera. They gotta see them motherfuckers. Let me see your hair. That slick shit. That slick shit. I'm gonna show you how.
nigga, you got that yaki on top of your
on
head,
everything.
nigga. That silky.
On everything, that motherfucker shine.
Yeah, buddy.
I just
You
grease.
clean.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you that's how.
Grease. Like, but
First off, let me properly introduce My favorite Muslim, Assad, he completes the reunion. How you feeling, nigga?
Hey, man.
Okay, that's good. He got his hair. I can tell he brushed his shit, and he ain't training it. Cause that's how my hair used to look when I didn't know how to train my shit when I was little, trying to get waves where it was just straight. And I'm saying that because I don't have no hair, and I take time to hate on everybody who do got hair.
Yeah, but nah, this is all natural. Man. There's no training.
It's just juices and berries.
No, it is. I can never, my whole life, I can never get waves.
How you feeling in that lavender?
You just, the ladies love the purple. Yeah, I wear purple when I'm trying to get it.
Hey man, that ain't purple. Prince is purple. That's lavender.
You looking very Teachers Credit Union today.
Yeah.
I'll take
What's
it.
happening with you though? Made that long trip from the main
Oh,
streets
yeah.
of Richmond to
Finally back.
Kingston.
Yeah, it's hard to really say. Just hiding out.
You could be
Hiding out
married
at the
out.
house. Where it is?
Yeah.
Nah, I stay at the house.
Okay.
But when you work from home, you still gotta get dressed for work, even if you ain't going nowhere.
Sure did.
Or am I crazy? Otherwise, you wake up and play video games all day. So
That's a real nigga shit though. If you got an option to fucking put on some clothes or
now you gotta get yourself in the mind frame. Like if I don't, then I'll forget what's on the schedule. I'll forget what's coming up, and then sometimes they'll call you and they'll want to do like it's a weird little video call where somebody
they
turn
took
their
that mic.
camera on,
Took that mic, yeah.
and then everybody else will turn their camera on. And if you ain't ready, there's been times where I have to keep mine off and run get dressed. So yeah, like you go to the call, you group chat, they'll turn their cameras on. I'll be tank top, smoking one. Oh shit, okay. Yeah.
It's happening. We're live.
Now that we have all been properly reintroduced, shout out to the fucking If anybody want to know, I got on my Cowboys hat. Cowboys playing tonight. I got this hat at Lids, $15. They have a sale. I was not paid for that. Plug. Speaking of Dallas, we're gonna recap our weekends. I was near Dallas this weekend. I had the pleasure of going to the Errol Spence and Danny Garcia fight at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. I must say I was very underwhelmed with the facility. Anybody, y'all watch the fight? I know Juki watched that motherfucker.
No, I did.
Y'all didn't know? Oh, y'all doing your best to be women. Pause. No offense. No offense.
That was a pretty big fight.
It's
man.
like y'all and then a bunch of girls that didn't watch it. Was y'all fucking the girls that didn't watch it? Or was y'all just...
What y'all was doing that day? We talking on Saturday night. Y'all wasn't doing
Oh, that was Saturday?
Yeah, like y'all.
Look, he didn't even know what it was.
Was there a
How did
football
you-
game on Saturday?
It's Errol Spence and Danny Garcia.
LSU and Alabama.
Two
They play.
niggas don't watch.
What?
No,
Alabama
boxing
played.
just.
I'm like, these niggas.
I don't know if that's the
find
topic,
that
but
stuff.
boxing just don't. It's yeah.
Even when it's
Stay
big,
back
even when
seat.
it's like big names.
Put it on pay-per-view?
I think they have to
Yeah.
That's right, right.
tell a better, do a little better promotion. I know him because y'all talk about him,
Yeah, for sure.
so I knew okay with shit. He going down there,
Well, they not mega stars, so if you
But
don't
he's
really
supposed to
watch
be, though.
boxing,
and
honestly,
because
They
we put a
definitely
bet on
should
that
be,
last
for sure.
game.
they definitely should be mega stars.
Who that?
Well, Spence should be.
Crawford.
Williams.
The last one was Crawford.
Yeah.
Tank. And
Because we bet on that game I watched. So if I was betting on,
There's no boxing game.
See,
Boxing
there it is.
match.
So you like a fucking...
I don't think it's called a boxing match either.
This is called a fight.
Yeah,
Or it's
boxing
called a match.
like tennis match.
It's
so.
definitely a match too.
Boxing game.
But look though,
That's
man,
the
I
thing,
ain't gonna judge you though.
That's knockout games.
Yeah, it's not a game, is it? Yeah, you don't play
That's
boxing.
EA Sports.
That's what they tell them. Hey,
Definitely don't
that's
But
the
that's what
rule.
fighters know. I mean, so I know Judy
You
knows.
an athlete?
Like I
What you
know it.
play? Shit. I play. You don't play boxing.
Mm.
You don't play boxing.
Is playing bitches a sport?
Be like me.
Is playing bitches a sport?
What you mean?
Nah, that's playing around.
Playing bitches ain't no sport.
Nah.
If it was sport, this is all theoretical. Would you be in the Hall of Fame?
No.
What would you be?
Nowhere. I wouldn't place. Nowhere.
What about you? Anybody here? First ballot?
I would have made first team a few years.
Late bloomer.
Hey, look.
Late bloomer.
I've been runner up to MVP a couple of years.
But I tooted my own horn. I would have been somewhere between Kobe and Jordan.
There you are.
That's what I tooted my own horn previously. And with George Harrison's life. But with the fight though, first off, I didn't like Arlington. I had a fucked up trip getting there, which I don't want to really go into.
Was it in Arlington? Arlington?
That's where the stadium at.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Arlington. And all that shit run together, Fort Worth, Arlington, and Dallas.
That's okay.
I didn't go to Dallas. Dallas east of all that shit. It was good to hang out with my buddy. Shout out to my homie Chris, man. I got to kick with him. I ain't seen him probably about 5 years. Then hung out with some homies from the crib. Shout out to Juwan, Justin. I don't really want to shout out Earl down there like a drunk monkey. Earl was down there like a fucking I thought Earl was going to get beat up at the fight. We in the crowd and shit.
Now, did y'all see that fight that broke out down there in the crowd?
Again, this is a shitty arena. I need binoculars to even see niggas. But I had to look on the Jumbotron and I seen the fight. You know what I'm saying? But when I say that nigga was down there acting like a dickhead, you know, Detroit's Earl's spot, right? This nigga Earl out here talking about some, he ain't drinking and driving. I looked down like, man, I flew down here by myself. I'm flying home by myself. If they beat you up and y'all go to jail, you were by yourself. You have to be fucking circumspect to where we at. Way too fucking old. Way too old.
Tweaking in Texas.
Unless you really know, you don't actually know how boring I am by other people's standards. Like me, myself, I can have fun sitting around playing a fucking video game. Listen to a fucking 3-hour YouTube video.
Yep.
When we left, every time we met up Friday to eat, and them niggas looked at me and said, "What you about to do?" And I looked at them, I said to myself, I wish I brought my PlayStation. I'm going back to this fucking hotel room and I'm going to fucking sleep. Hey, we need y'all to get over here and fix them. Anyway, what if we just calling shots like that? But nah, listen, the whole time I was there, and first off, let me tell y'all this. I got to the hotel, to the rental car place. I reserved a Toyota Corolla. Not because it was Toyota Corolla, because it was online, it was cheap. I get to the desk and they tell me they don't have a Corolla. They had a Dodge Caravan. I rode around Fort Worth with a Dodge Caravan.
Man, you better give me that Mustang, nigga.
In the soccer mile.
They have the TV.
Listen, it had no TV, but it had a backup camera. It had a backup camera.
Them Dodge Caravans are fast. It's got like a V6, V8 or something.
They don't.
Yeah, they do. Check it out.
What was you doing to find out that a Dodge Caravan goes
I
fast?
had to drive my aunt and the rest of my siblings back from vacation one time.
You that tired of them?
She was tired. She was like,
Oh, she was driving.
them Dodge Caravans go.
I had no desire to find out how fast
Smooth
the Caravan
rides,
went.
huh?
But I digress to that point. I said to myself, I did like this. I said, I can get used to this. I gotta hurry get out this motherfucker. I'll be looking for a Dodge Caravan. But no, that motherfucker was, I don't know, man. I only drove it to like pick my homeboy Chris up from the airport and shit. I was not in that motherfucker B. It was A and B, and then other times I took the Uber because I didn't want to drive to the stadium.
Parking and shit.
Hell yeah. But just on the fight though, we're gonna zoom through this. Me and Juvie, the only people who saw the fight. By that standard, and no offense to anybody else, the only real niggas here tonight.
Fuck you.
I needed somebody to say fuck you. Y'all just let that ride.
The one that happened just a Saturday or last
Saturday. They all took
I resent that
I
nigga.
thought you talking about the Crawford
the
one.
one I just went to.
Yeah, I seen that.
Which
So
one?
y'all do.
Hey, I just know one.
Hey, but
You can still see.
Hey, in all
the
fairness,
DVR.
I didn't watch Jake Robinson or the fucking Mike Tyson nigga.
You ain't watch that?
No.
hey,
I just watched the highlights.
I imagine they were boxing.
Listen,
It's cool.
Somebody got hit, huh?
It's good.
that was deep.
Somebody won.
I was shitty after the
Yeah,
Wilder
somebody
joint.
lost.
Wilder is a disgrace to him.
He fucked it over for everybody.
But
Who won? Though?
Errol Spence came back from he had over a year layoff. He had that terrible accident where
With
his
his car.
Ferrari was fucking looked like
yeah.
it went through a can opener. Lamar Jackson just ran a 37-yard touchdown run, Blackie run. Wave Cat Committee. That's what the black quarterbacks in the NFL are. They the Wave Cat Committee. Shout out to the Wave Cat crew. The fight, Errol Spence completely dominated Danny Garcia.
I don't think he won around.
He wasn't around when Errol took off. I think it was like Errol probably took off like 9 and 10.
Yeah.
He said after the fight that he got tired.
Yeah.
The crowd was decent. They said it was about 20,000. I counted 17 people.
On one hand.
And I got, I'm an alien, nigga. I got to the stadium at 4 fucking o'clock because I want to catch Frank fight, right? Damn. And I must tell y'all this, and it's kind of like feel weird to say it. And I'm gonna be honest though, I probably about the third person in the stadium. I was that close, that early in line. I was the third motherfucker in the stadium. Shout out to Frank, he did his thing. Shout out to Ike, they played the fuck out of Ike. He didn't get to run the corner because they didn't get there early enough to be in quarantine for the bubble shit. Ike repaid him back. Ike said, are you drinking? And I looked at him and I said, these niggas just don't know I'm not cool. I said, do they got Sprites in there? Because he had the suite, so they didn't give him unlimited drinks. They got Sprites. And he's like, nah. And then he kind of looked at me like, nigga, get away from me. And I got away from him. But no, all jokes aside, he got to bringing Earl and them back drinks. Ike came down, like he was paying him back for not letting him coach the fight. He just kept bringing drinks. But back to the fight, Earl dominated Danny Garcia, who was a formidable foe. And in my opinion, he established himself head and shoulders above the rest of the welterweight division. And this is where me and Judy differ. I'll say this emphatically and unabashedly, that Errol Spence would dominate Terrence Crawford if they are to fight. And hear my case. Earl's the bigger fighter, and I think he does every single thing better than Bud. Earl, when I used to watch Earl when he first started, I liked him. But I was watching him, I think it was the Algeria or the Bundu fight. I said, I don't know if he can fight going backwards. His fight against Mikey Garcia showed me that. He can fight going forwards and backwards. He can outbox people who supposedly supposed to be boxers, which it was Algeria. One fight, it was one fight. He did not look good. Yeah. Or he didn't go back. But my only, and I like Terrence, but my only thing with Terrence is so fucking hittable. He's too fucking hittable, and it don't take shit for him to engage in a war. And when he went to war with Gamboa, and that bothers me. When you go to war with a Gamboa or the guy before the Kell Brook fight, when he dropped you, it's not a good look. And he haven't fought the competition that Earl done fought. With that said, Terrence Crawford is a beast. And you mentioned about the adjustments. I think Earl, I don't think I've seen him forced to make it. I don't think I've seen him forced to make an adjustment. He's very sound defensively. I'm gonna tell you, man.
Closest it got was Kell Brook, and I just felt like he just wore him down. That's why I thought about it before I said it. I'm like, maybe against Kell Brook, because it was like keeps kind of like on the edge, but it was like he just wore that nigga down. You feel me?
And even then, you couldn't call him a weight bully because Kell Brook was the biggest welterweight probably right then.
Like that's why I was like, he's strong as shit.
And Kell Brook, he definitely didn't make adjustment that fight. Like you said, he was on some Terminator shit. Just come forward. Errol Spence, I'm gonna tell you who Earl fight like to me. He fight like Floyd. In my opinion, he's a more offensive, more aggressive Floyd. And what I mean is like his punch selection, the way he go to the body. You know how Floyd, when he go to the body, he'll put that glove up like that. So he don't get none coming back. But his punch selection remind me of Floyd, man. Even like when he walk a fighter down, how high he keep his guard up. And with that said, I think he's the best welterweight fundamentally since Floyd. I think his fundamentals is incredible.
Floyd back to fight.
Floyd about to play around in that goddamn ring with that white boy. Let's see you about to play. Now this is when you play boxing. Floyd's out there playing boxing.
He's about to play
overall
for a good check.
Yeah. What you think about that fight though? Did you enjoy it at all?
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, man. Like shit, like Earl, he dominated the fight. Like I'm like, damn, this shit really just like a landslide. Like I thought Danny was just like Danny was just. He ain't had no form.
He ain't shit for him.
Shit wasn't even close. That shit
hey man, and you don't expect to see Danny go out like that.
Then, that's what I'm saying. It was like it's not even like he was fighting just somebody like another good welterweight. He was fighting Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, he did him like that. He gotta fight. It's like you can't. He gotta fight top competition now at least.
Who you talking about, Earl?
Yeah. It's like he can't even. I mean, he could take some challenges, but
he can't go backwards.
He can't.
Cause especially when you trying to put all your fights on pay-per-view. To your point though, I want to see if y'all agree with me in this instance. It's not just relative to boxing, but I always say that the era of superstars is over. And what I mean by that is everything too common. When you see, like Mike Tyson, when he was, Floyd Mayweather was the last superstar, as far as I believe boxing go.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe LeBron the last. LeBron, he's the last superstar as far as the basketball player go. And what I mean by that is everybody too accessible. You know everything your favorite athlete or entertainer is doing. They on TV fucking walking on Instagram walking their dogs. They having public disputes in their relationships and shit. When we was coming up in the 90s, all the entertainers and the people we like, we felt some kind. First off, pause real quick. Shout out to my boy Wood. Shout out to Reggie. Go follow him and pay me no minds on YouTube. Wood always give me some good feedback. He listened to all the shows and shit, and he was suggesting that we start doing a live stream. So I had that in mind. I wanted to shout him out. I'm going to get you an interview with him, man. He do a lot of interviews. He a dope ass dude. That's my homie. But when we came up, and Corey and Jason, y'all old enough to know, Asad and Juvie, y'all get the remnants of it. Well, Jason and Asad might be the same age. Jason's got that battle-worn Chicago demeanor. But y'all remember how Michael Jackson was. Like, you remember watching those videos where that motherfucker have a motherfucking Timbuktu falling out. You know, so when people see you and they pass the fuck out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll never see that with a person again. We'll never see that with any entertainer again. Do y'all agree or disagree with that? Like, to have that mystique.
I agree.
Drake would be the last.
Dumb, ain't nobody falling. When you see Drake, you say shit like you got your leg beat on. Like, it's too common, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jay-Z would be the only one.
Jay-Z wasn't even.
Even Jay-Z hype.
Like, damn, a little bit. Like, he feel like, damn, that's Jay-Z.
But even, and Jay-Z, as incredible as a rapper he is and as innovative financially as he is,
the entertainment.
Jay-Z was never a superstar.
Mike was just a different level.
So Jay-Z was never a superstar.
Was it Mike or
Because
Quincy
even
Jones?
nobody's going to go
No,
crazy.
it was Mike. That was Mike. That was all Mike. Mike was the superstar before he met Quincy. Mike was the superstar when he, all that shit.
You said he was the last one?
Yeah.
Who? No, I didn't say Mike was the
It's gonna
far as
continue to be.
music. No, as far as music, it was a couple after because I'm not just gonna regulate that to black people. You had Mariah, you had Whitney.
I just had to clarify.
Yeah.
And then on rock bands, like the other genres where they go
Prince
crazy.
got that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that for Travis Scott, though.
What?
Crazy
They try to force that
Hell
shit.
Yeah.
They try to present it like that.
Mike,
But listen, this is what we saying. Hold on, do your mother know Travis Scott?
Nah, I didn't.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
You're
Hold
saying
on,
how many
hold on.
generations
I
of
went
this
to
spread
McDonald's and asked for the Travis Scott meal, right? You know what they said?
Who the fuck is that?
They don't have it.
What is that?
What's that?
Ain't that a bitch?
Not every
I
place
saw my
have
lying to
it.
you. I did that shit twice just
Not
to see what they were
every
gonna
place
say.
In
But I
this,
think the ones in that
Because they
age
supposed
group
to say
are
Cactus
crazy
Jack
about it.
sent you, you know, they asked for Travis Scott.
Because
meal.
what's his
Who is
page
that?
like when you say accessible? Does he say anything?
who?
Travis Scott.
I mean, that's what
I think,
Like in general, like, when you think about Travis Scott, you don't think
I think
talking.
falling out. I
That's
think
not
falling
right.
out is like a teeny bopper thing. Really, nah. It ain't really
Nah.
like no adults.
Mike
Fuck
had
is
grown.
falling out.
Travis
Yeah.
got like that.
Yeah,
though.
like that's
They don't
relegated
grow
just to
like
like the little fucking K-pop bands and shit, like some random shit that you ain't never heard of, but they popular as fuck overseas, and now it's coming over
that. Yeah,
here.
that's kind of.
But other than that, I think I think that era though, we could say that type of era. You know what I'm saying?
Well, some people keep that
Nigga
formula
Michael
though.
Jackson was just standing on stage.
Drake has a
and
formula.
A superstar.
He had to
is-
say shit. He had to do shit.
A superstar is somebody who your grandmother know and who your grandson know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a superstar is. I'm not talking about somebody who's pushed.
Everybody, you gotta be able to ask anybody
Who?
Travis.
You gotta.
Shit,
No,
he's
it's
great.
not.
Hold on.
You gotta be able to ask
Hold on.
I don't like the
Oh,
fact.
I'm not-
This is why I
but
side
I'm
is him.
telling you.
This is how do you define superstar?
He's not, bro. You can't ask. You can't tell me you can ask anybody. You ain't doing Travis Scott. They
Superstar.
say yes.
How you? Hold on. How do you go ahead? Hold on.
Superstar would be a
How do you
common.
define superstar?
I went
That's
to
a tough
McDonald's.
definition, but we'll go with common. Somebody who's known
You ain't know his
It's
Throughout the,
Is he common?
right now. Michael
The-
Jackson.
okay, maybe I should run it back. His
I'm gonna
name,
say I'm Michael Jackson.
because oftentimes people get them confused with somebody else.
Superstars
But
are confused with anybody. You will never confuse a superstar with another person.
I get that. But I'm saying I think it's a testament to he stays low profile. You know, he doesn't do a lot of interviews, but the kids.
Michael Jackson used to come out with a mask on, sneak around with a disguise.
He did an interview in a tree.
I'm not talking. Superstars don't appeal to a particular demographic.
I hear what you're
Everyone knows a superstar.
And that's what I'm trying to
You think
explain to
everybody
you,
knows
man.
Travis Scott?
I think so.
Hell no.
Can't point him out in the crowd by face. No, but
everybody
That's
can
what
point a
I'm saying.
superstar.
Yeah,
out
Waldo
by
a
face.
superstar.
Who?
Waldo.
I think.
Where is he?
Why would it?
Exactly. But when you can point him out, you like, nigga, they
a
know.
superstar to them, knowing the face. Michael Jackson was
No,
a superstar.
where's Waldo?
And I was a child that grew up thinking Prince or Michael, which was who? But the name preceded itself. What's the big game they played? Fortnite? Fortnite's worldwide. Travis Scott has.
Travis Scott is
Look up the
nowhere
numbers,
near. There's
man.
no Travis
Who's
Scott
his girl?
dance.
Who's his girl?
Who is his girl?
The Jenner girl. One of them.
See, that's like, nigga, we knew Michael Jackson was
your
fucking
definition
trying to
was
fuck Brooke
your
Shields,
grandsons know them. If I went to the elementary school my son goes, his entire class
I'm
knows
not
Travis
saying
Scott.
a particular demographic.
Therefore,
All them
that's what I'm
motherfuckers
saying,
are Ronald
so
McDonald.
If you Ronald's a superstar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying our grandmothers know him too.
Travis Scott is going to be a
I'm
common
asking
name.
you,
Grandma won't know his face, but grandma's going to know Travis
Do your
Scott.
father know Travis Scott's name?
Nah, but they don't have
Do your mother know Travis Scott's name?
That's all you gotta
No,
say.
but here's
That's it.
Nah,
That's it.
You picked the wrong
Come on,
one.
cuz.
You
What
missed the
do you mean?
connection. You said grandson and grandparent. My mother doesn't have anybody who's in Travis
It don't
Scott.
make no
Yeah, it don't make
difference.
no
That's what I'm
difference.
saying.
It does.
Superstars transcend.
I hear what you're saying
everything.
about superstars. What I'm saying is about Travis Scott.
Travis Scott's not a
Just
And
superstar.
so I said he's approached. That's how we started. I said, who's coming close to that point? He
And I'm
is.
asking you this real quick.
He really is. Check the numbers.
Because we ain't got. If a superstar, you don't got to validate him.
All right.
But I'm asking you this: what superstar shit does he do or has he done?
I can't go there.
That's what
I'm
the
not
fuck
saying
I'm
he's a
saying.
superstar.
You just that's
Like,
the argument.
I don't think he is.
That's
one.
the whole
I'm just
argument.
telling you
But
that
I
people
mean,
see him as one.
no, they
That,
don't.
okay. What
And my whole point is not taking that away from Travis or I'm not talking about talent or marginal popularity. I'm talking about superstar. That Mike Tyson shit.
Like you said,
the Ali shit, the Jordan shit.
It's about the mystique. Like it ain't like
Yeah.
they weren't accessible. Like you said.
Cause you didn't know like your favorite fucking boxer. Like you make yourself too common. Like you were sitting down and go back and forth arguing with motherfuckers on Instagram. Ain't no we and it's not to say they wouldn't have done it, but I'm glad that like the people I looked up to or I identified with when I was coming up didn't have social media. Cause you'd have found out that everybody you like to respect was some bitch ass niggas.
Yeah. And it's cool to come up all them photos that be popping up that you ain't never seen and shit.
And the older niggas like Jay-Z are aware of these things. That's why Jay-Z not sitting there on social media posting pictures of Blue and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my take. I think the superstar era is over. That's how come like in boxing pay-per-view won't do how they tried to say. It's so much shit to it. But shout out to everybody who's trying to be a superstar. How was your show this weekend, Jason? Speaking of superstars.
It was actually pretty good, man. It was actually a really good show. It was sold out. I ain't saying shit with COVID. It was probably like 40 or 50 people was the maximum. And
Yeah, stand up.
yeah, I was doing a stand-up show. And it was actually really good, man. A lot of people from my job ended up coming out and shit. But it was weird for me, once again, though, like being in there because like everybody else tweaking about COVID and shit. And I'm like, oh nigga, that's just on TV. Like, you good. Like, we got the antibodies if that's what you need to hear. Like, but at the low key at the same time, I'm like, fuck man, I ain't trying to get banned from the venue in the real sense. And so I gotta play along, so to speak. So it's kind of irritating, but at the same time, that's the cost of doing business. And but it was a good show. Like I said, I hadn't done those shows for a minute, and it was actually a good ass show. I did a little bit of new shit, like off the top of my head, and it was good. But it was a good show.
How many people went up?
It was six different people.
Was you the last one?
I was second to last.
Was you the only colored?
I was the second color. You know, Indian people.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They just dirty white.
Well, they treat them like niggas too.
What they do?
They suspicious of them, and they.
You're not suspicious of Indians, nigga.
Well, then
Cause you don't even know what the fuck they are.
So that's a nigga to them. They confused. They like, what are you? What kind of nigga are you?
Man,
That's
like
it.
the Hispanics.
Yeah, they just know
Kanye
you
hangs
something.
with Johnny Quest.
They just when a motherfucker asks, what are you? That's an issue.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. What are you?
That make an issue in your life. But yeah, good show, man. I was just happy to be able to do.
What was you saying?
The White Rabbit, in Fountain Square.
Did you feel rusty?
You know what's crazy? Nah, man, it wasn't no type of like adrenaline or nervous energy or anxiety or nothing. Oddly enough, like it's always adrenaline.
Yeah.
But it just was like, all right, I guess we about to go do this shit again. Maybe it's gonna get canceled before I even get that shit. I don't know. Just fuck it. We doing it.
How was the reaction to you?
It was a real good reaction. I think, and it was funny too. The fun thing about doing the show and having niggas from your job come is they evaluating you hard as fuck. Cause they like, you funny on a regular basis, but you ain't like, I can't see you being a stand-up comedian funny, but they be like, I can see that. And they be like, you better be funny. They say shit like that, like when you get there. And I'm like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. You better show up, nigga. You better have real hell when you get there. Like, I can't say no crazy shit like, you know what I'm saying? You better be bad when you come to my show, bitch. Like,
so did you get any groupies?
Nah, it wasn't no groupie type of thing. It was just like, they were like, damn, nigga, you really funny. Like, I thought you was just like for play. Like, you like do that shit for real. And I was like, yeah, I just ain't like that nigga that be in your face like, bitch, I'm funny. I told you. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Better go to my show. Bitch, you better cash at me right now because you ain't come. like, nah, they want you nigga to be like that, nigga. And I'm like, nah, like, nigga, I told you I'm funny. And if you know, come out if you can, and hopefully you can get to see some shit like that. You know
was it like hard to perform in front of your coworkers?
Only for a split second there was I like, man, I ain't really finna be talking about my life like that. But then I was like, and more so like, I don't want to be saying I smoke weed and shit, and they be like, nigga, you high right now at work every time.
Did you say that?
Yeah, it was cool.
Did you have any work jokes that you couldn't perform?
Nah, I don't never feel like that. If I don't feel like I could do the show, I mean, if I don't feel like it's some shit I can't say, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I don't like feeling limited.
Handcuffed.
Yeah, so I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck that job. Like, they don't give a fuck about me. So I'm finna, you know, benefit and capitalize however that accordingly.
Comedy thug.
I mean, what they gonna cover that bitch like, they would be like, nigga, you talking about us, nigga? How dare you when you come in this motherfucker and do a good job?
Waiting for you right by the Alan Jackson conveyor belts.
Haul his ass out of here, nigga. Shit. But that was funny though. But you fired.
Jason. Mr. Funny Man. Come to the office, Mr. Funny Man.
But they was really like, damn, you funny for real. Damn, I didn't think you was funny. Like, and the motherfucker was like, and then the last thing I want to say that was funny to me.
Did anybody seem like they wanted
was that it was like niggas who had no plans on coming to your show was asking like, was he funny? How you do? Because they just wanted to be able to be like, nigga, I heard about your show, you wasn't shit. Like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, you could have.
The girls at work who was it? First off, they ain't girls from work though.
Yeah, but
they look like
a lot of them like girls too. A few girls from work they like girls.
Do you?
I like girls.
Okay. So I don't understand why you put that out there. You say you couldn't out bitch a bitch. They had more game than you. You didn't feel confident beating them.
Only for a bitch who wanted to be susceptible to a bitch in the first place.
You said what?
I said only for a bitch who wanted to succumb to a bitch in the first place.
All you had to do is batch our eyelashes a little bit more than you.
Let's grow my pussy hair out. Let's make it look. Let's grow out some pussy hair.
Hey, you ever been in competition with a bitch for another bitch, for the lack of a better word? A woman for a woman?
In high school?
No.
I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna quit saying bitch so much, man. Yeah. I gotta quit saying bitch.
Okay.
He said hit the horn.
Nah, I don't get that.
I'm only using bitch when bitch is appropriate from now on.
Man,
I got to say bitch all the time.
I'ma still say
Yeah,
bitch.
T-top.
I had a chick.
I don't want my nigga business.
I had a chick. She chose the other chick, but so she chose the other chick, but man, I was fucking like she was cheating on her all the time. So like yeah,
Wait,
it was there cool, you know.
Shit. Hey,
But
Julie
I
already
kinda-
leaving the drawers and shit.
Yeah.
In remote places and
With
shit.
a radio outside the window.
Yeah, I'm like damn.
Hey, that nigga leaving beard here on the pillow and shit, rubbing his face on the pillow. Leaving his DNA.
Then the thing is, man, the bitch called me one day. It was like y'all fucking around.
Her girlfriend called you. What she owe?
I didn't talk to you married to bed. Did she say that? I didn't talk to you married to bed.
Man, that shit was so fucking crazy.
What she say?
She just really was straight up asked me, was like, man,
I'm coming to you as a nigga.
you come man, you like,
Wait, was it a dually girl? Was it a manly type girl?
Yeah,
For real?
yeah, like kinda.
She had you in goddamn Twilight Zone.
Man, nigga, I'm like, bro,
What'd you say? Yeah, I'm fucking in.
yeah, I think I hung up on her. Cause I'm like, I'm not about to fuck you.
Did you hear her anymore?
Hell yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
That's
Just
crazy.
cracked her for a minute, man.
You lucky she ain't try to fight you, nigga.
I hit that bitch. I hit that bitch with a. She had a cast on her leg.
Was you naked?
Did you stand on the
Was you
cage?
naked?
Was it scraping your leg? and shit?
It was like that motherfucker was off to the side. It was crazy.
I was still on the sleeve.
First
She
off,
the
How high
hospital
did it? How high did it
How,
go?
how, yeah,
Was she
I need
the
particulars.
It was around 'cause it was like from here
Casket,
to the, you know, it was like from here to here. So that
Damn.
motherfucker just
My
like,
next question is,
That
how the
motherfucker
fuck did she
this
break
is
her
bad.
leg?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Was y'all in the
what
hospital?
She say happened. She was no. That's how she broke her arm. Fighting
Whoa,
Yeah.
that bitch is rough.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Dr.
y'all this bitch
Glass.
at Homeville?
Yeah.
I'm talking about with a grip, man. They crazy, man. They be
That'd be
fighting.
the best
They
kind,
be
though.
fighting.
What?
man.
What?
That dramatic look.
She, man.
Ah,
hey,
the one with the
I'll take
bullet
your
holes
word
in it.
for it.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I
Hey.
don't want no
You
dangerous pussy.
ain't got a counsel behind
This
you.
nigga fuck a bullet hole.
Word.
This nigga will fuck a
You ain't
bullet
gotta
hole.
say you out of bed.
Can't
You stay on
even-
alert real
Can't
quick.
even. Can't
Keys to
even.
your
Ah,
pocket.
hey, real shit though, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know a way a woman can break her leg doing living just a normal, healthy life.
Drunk.
Down the stairs.
Running from the police
Hey,
in
listen,
heels.
that's fucking scary.
She had a whole
You hear
cast
me?
on that motherfucker, though. That's all. Like,
I wouldn't fuck a bitch with a broke leg.
Running from the police
It's
in
not
heels.
because her leg is broke.
You a liability.
It's because that bitch did some shit. A woman should.
Hey,
What's that
You,
bitch?
you know
It's
you
because
the
she
police.
was
You
not.
gotta tell
As
her.
a bitch.
It's because this bitch that did something that she shouldn't have been doing. That it would scare me. You know what I'm saying?
You know if you the police, you gotta tell me.
Oh, hey, go ahead.
The nigga in the purple suit.
Nah, but that's what y'all. Man, was y'all had a chicken in a wheelchair?
hell nah. I couldn't do that.
Was you?
I had to already been fucking.
Or have you had a girl in a wheelchair?
I had to already
In the
been-
mouth?
That's how you.
I could,
You,
'cause I was-
you thinking about it, man? Are you pondering?
Nigga, what's the why? What's the reason she in the wheelchair? Nigga, she can just like,
that
well,
motherfucker ain't get wet, is
Oh,
he?
Yeah. Yeah, so I said, yeah, what?
You gonna lose that motherfucker up.
do the pussy work?
Yeah, that's what
Then you
I'm
gotta
saying.
lift her up that dead weight out the wheelchair. She'll be heavy as shit. Throw her to the bed.
I don't discriminate.
Did
You don't
lift-
discriminate.
That
Do
motherfucker.
the pussy work? I will discriminate on some shit that I'm not attracted to though.
Yeah.
So I ain't like
what's
just like,
the-
eh,
Yeah,
no.
So
back
so
in
if
the
Beyonce
wheelchair.
couldn't walk, you a fucker.
Yeah.
Nobody starts
The pussy work, right?
Yeah.
The pussy work.
I mean, it's a whole.
You know
Yeah,
where
that's
this
what
shit
I'm
Nah, that's
Yeah.
that's a game changer. That's a game changer. He said it's a hole.
I heard
What-
already.
what is that?
I said, alright, I already been fucking her.
Yeah, you don't just
You
go
feel
out.
me?
Okay.
But I ain't.
How did her legs get cut off?
No, matter of fact, let's go there.
Yeah, you gonna ass
Because yeah.
Would you hit a bitch?
Nah, I'm fucking
Would
Beyonce.
you hit a bitch if her pussy gets super wet, but she was like
Yeah,
long from the knees up?
Yes.
Yeah, like she put like socks in.
And she probably got a fat ass right before them nubs, nigga.
You would hit a chick with no knees?
Yep.
Well, how would you?
Can she
sit-
arch it?
You sit. How
Can
did
she
you
arch
get
it
hard
on
for
them
that
nubs?
shit? Man,
Is them, use them nubs like a kickstand to arch that ass up.
I've had times when my dick done got hard around bitches who I thought I would never get hard around. But I'm convinced that me and my dick will be in total agreement that we not fucking this nubby knee bitch.
Hey, if the top half of that bitch bad, nigga, and she's cool, nigga, hell yeah.
It's like that dog.
Man, nigga walk around like a orangutan.
Yeah, from the nigga from the part up to the pussy. She got a pelvis,
Okay.
nigga.
At 10 a.m. she wanna go to Lincoln Square. Then what you do?
I'm like,
Let's go to Lincoln Square off shade.
I'll be like,
Hey, you don't throw that bitch in his back like a backpack.
I'll be like, just because I don't mean you
I'm
can't.
in the baby hole.
And then I'm gonna go.
You know that carrier, that front carrier.
Just because I don't want to go, don't mean you can't. I'm gonna call this black
lunch
Uber.
table.
I'm gonna call you an Uber Black so you can feel special, and I'm gonna call one for me too
Nah,
so you
but I
can see me
don't.
leaving.
Yeah, that's a hell of a topic. Though.
Nah, I'm okay with that. Cause I done seen some bad. I done seen like a bitch
I ain't
with a
never
baby
seen
on.
I ain't never seen my bag without all their limbs.
My nigga, I've never seen them. It was a chick with a baby on. I see she was cold as fuck,
Nah,
nigga.
I hit a chick with some messed up hands.
But if nigga,
Hold on.
Hold
That might be worse than no legs. What do you mean messed up?
I used to call her automatic vice lord because she couldn't throw the forks up. Like she was missing like this and like these fingers were like stuck
So you
together.
fuck with a bitch you would play with grenades. How she lose her fucking fingers?
I
man?
done asked.
That bitch got Jurassic Park hands.
Yeah, these two were like stuck together,
Stuck together.
and then like
They
the other one.
fused.
That bitch was born to finger
You
somebody.
be going like that.
She got claws.
That's why I don't be liking the.
I'm not fucking no dog
He
cat
joking
baby.
about it, but it should be real.
What the?
These
Did you
issues.
know her hands was fucked up before you hit
I
her?
met her in college. I met her.
It turned the ball low key.
I said-
Hey, I know these things, the little freaky shit.
Oh, so he fucked the man with a tail.
And I just try to start the wave at the
He
game.
thought
Like,
he
we
was
was
on
in
Star
there.
Trek.
Y'all here fucking bitches at the
Yeah,
goddamn
we-
circus and shit.
Hey, I just try to start the wave at the
But I never have. I
Where
never.
she was sitting next to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I never fucked. I never
Terrible.
fucked a chick that was
That
limbless. That was limbless or like
Y'all
had
nasty,
like
man.
deformity.
Yeah, nasty.
I never have.
I'm not hitting the chick who got stinking pussy, let alone.
If you
See,
already
that's a
with
deal
them,
breaker, though.
You gonna stay with them. You're not gonna meet no girl that's like that and then just fall in love.
How you know?
It just don't happen. But if you do, then you like that. So you either like it because you approach and you see it, or you was stuck in it and it happened while you was on watch. Most men ain't gonna leave, man.
Leave what?
If they lost the limbs, shark attack y'all down in the Bahamas, y'all
How would
chilling,
I
y'all
be
swimming
around
with the
sharks?
dolphins.
Already
You know, that love shit,
established.
that's how a lot of that
Established
stuff happens.
love.
Shit.
Nah, my love come with conditions.
Yeah.
And they
Till
chew off
legs
one
do
of
you
them
part,
legs.
nigga.
Most times they don't bite the whole leg, they just damage so much skin that
I gotta deal.
There's a movie that came out, it's a little white girl
Bob
just
McCartney and his wife, he kept taking her lib and shit, bro.
Listen, I already gotta deal with you fucking getting old, regular, a little wrinkle here and there, bitch. I'm not about to deal with you losing limbs and shit. Like
Y'all
you
was
fucking
very
He-Man. Right, you little, you walk, you toy playing with no leg and shit. I had no intentions of fucking no bitch like that.
They put the other leg on, the
I'm not
artificial leg.
Every time you look at it, like got a bunch of Vaseline on it.
Oh god.
Could you imagine that nigga like, hey, son,
If it's your main one for a
Sorry, you get my
long
leg
time,
for me. And you be trying to play
how would
the
you
game.
leave? How would you break up if that's your main one?
One
for
foot at a time. One step at a time, nigga. Alternating the legs I got and she don't got.
You ain't got no words.
You know what? I pray to the most I don't ever have to deal with this.
See, that's what the answer is. But the real, if it comes on our doorstep, you already been on watch. That's your.
I know me.
You gonna stay.
I know me. I'm just gonna get real belligerent.
And cause the problem.
No, she already caused the problem. I'm gonna bring it to the surface. You wasn't careful, bitch. You wouldn't
Hey.
have to move to circumspect.
Hey, you ain't got legs
Everybody
like you used to. I'm gonna have to
everybody
get
tell you
out
about
here.
them alligators. You knew alligators bite.
When you gonna
You
stand up for
changed.
yourself?
Nigga, you like you changed.
I think it's crazy.
You changed. You got a lot less legs than you used to when I first met you.
Hey, and she, oh, you stupid. Hey, and she, and you be trying to be positive, baby. You done lost some weight.
Most people gonna stay.
About a quarter leg.
But in all fairness,
Which is
just
a
be
good
fair
thing.
across the board. I wouldn't expect a woman to stay with me under the same circumstances.
Real shit though.
I wouldn't expect that shit.
And that's what. And so
Different expectations.
I definitely don't. And I wonder. I question could I? And I'd be like, I don't think I could. But It's probably because I know 99% of women not gonna fucking stay with your ass.
Yes, they will. Women different than men.
Oh, if it's some bread, that's
women,
it.
no. You don't think you? Oh no, hell no.
I think in this case it's the other way around.
Women is a little bit different in this case.
Nah, women,
are you crazy? They gonna be washing your balls and shit. But they gonna talk about you. They gonna talk about you when they get mad. I washed your balls and you over there texting bitches with no leg having ass. That's how they gonna be doing.
I see a lot of them leave.
Where you see a lot on lead, nigga?
I said in my hypothetical, I see a lot of them leave. I mean,
You know
supposed
what,
to provide for you. If you handicapped, now some handicapped ones, they either got a check or something that's coming in where it's like, okay. But if you're not able to provide, you out. Whereas vice versa, the man gonna stay with
You know what though? You know, to Latour's
What kind of sick nigga gonna stick that
They
at?
don't like
To
protected. That's
To Latour's
Can't go
point.
nowhere.
My auntie, bro. My uncle had for whatever reason, this nigga had elephantitis in his nuts, nigga. Like his nuts was big as fuck, nigga. All of a sudden,
Did you ever see it?
I never seen them shits. Now I forgot where the fuck I was at.
Yeah,
I never seen. Cause she told me this literally, nigga. She said his nuts was so big, and then my fucking cousin vouched for that. His nuts were so big. She said she crocheted a fucking some nut holders for this nigga.
Shout out to the nut holders.
Cause that bitch was the type you gotta carry, nigga.
She would get a hat.
So I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna do that shit,
Like,
nigga.
what was they supposed to like hold for like decoration?
Yeah,
Like damn near like
You ain't playing no sports.
a harness, nigga, like a jock strap for his nuts. Yeah,
Did
nigga.
she describe? I know you can see it, but did she say exactly how big his nuts were?
No, she just.
Cause I don't understand. How kind of nuts you got that you gotta get something designed for you to wear for him, man?
Very not healthy nuts,
And I
nigga.
don't know if you probably don't know, but did he ever say like they hurt?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, that's probably why he was complaining about it, and she
Yeah,
was
we get
tired,
something
she
done
was
about
tired of hearing about the shit.
Damn,
Here, nigga, I'm fixing nuts.
that's terrible.
So you ain't go to the doctor to get that shit fixed?
Not well, no, I ain't up past shit.
From elephantitis?
Not well, I guess it
Motherfucker
was.
stuck like that. Nigga.
I will
Can't go to Dr. Miami get
I
that
will.
fixed?
Hey,
I think there was some cancer, a tumor, or some shit like that. Obviously,
I
it
don't
was
see
like
how
a
niggas
growth.
be getting vasectomies.
I will.
I'll never do that dumb ass shit. Nigga, I ain't nobody about to cut my fucking nuts open.
Hey,
Is that how they do that?
Fuck, they be like, they cut your
They
yeah,
clip
yeah,
your,
cut your
they
shit.
clip the tube so it don't.
So it's
don't
like,
do no
Yeah,
more.
like, what the fuck, mate?
They
Bro,
tell you to go to work the next
that shit
day.
ain't that bad, bro.
What
I don't
kind of
give a fuck how many
self-respecting
kids I
nigga
have.
is
sound crazy. That ain't that
How
bad.
many kids I want?
But
I
once he
have,
still
nigga.
gets
Scissors in my dick is always
You don't know how to pull
I
out.
always say, man, with modern medicine,
You pull out a parking spot.
just give me one of those vaccines y'all got going on and sterilized niggas. You ain't gotta do all that. You doing too
See,
much.
now look, now I know somebody that got it done, right?
I do
I
too.
know somebody got
Nigga be
it
having
done.
problems, nigga. Nigga be having problems all the time. I'm glad
Like-
y'all niggas
like
don't
problems
have
like
problems. Feel me? But
Yeah.
Nigga can't get his shit right. He can't get his shit up. Shit be hurting.
Damn, that shit sucks.
So it's like I feel like it's a gamble. Like you feel me? Like,
Definitely.
Crap shit for real.
you said you got your shit. Snap?
Nah, hell nah.
Oh, I was like,
That was
shit.
hell with the
Niggas are getting their tubes tied.
Get this shit jacket by two.
Nigga got his nuts
I
tied.
don't give a fuck about that, nigga. I don't even
Would
care
that
about
work?
dog.
I know three people that got it done. One ended up having a
He
kid
say
like
twist.
following.
I was just about to say that
same
shit.
year.
He just emotion.
Yeah, he like got
Don't do the
he got it done in
bullshit.
like February and ended up having a kid like
Yeah, y'all niggas.
like January, so like February, March, and then ended up having a kid.
So what? You said a month later? 2
No, like
months later?
in the same
A
year.
year?
He got his shit cut.
He got
Oh,
his shit cut and still ended up.
You supposed to shit.
Fuck that.
Cause they say the first couple batches
You supposed to wait.
might not be.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, shit sound crazy, don't it? Like,
Yeah.
First couple batches of baby batter, nigga, is still
How do you
active.
go get consulted about it? Like, how do you walk to the doctor like, hey, I want to get this clip? Like, how do you just? That's like signing up for death row.
Yeah. You might as well go fucking.
Man, hey, you wanna cut my dick? No.
You ever had a bitch be too rough on your balls when you suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't ask you this.
I just tell her
This
stop.
damn-
Like, I'm cool.
Hold on, cause it's like me in therapy. How the fuck do you come? What the fuck do you say? Like, hey,
I was like, all right, I'm cool.
this shit hurt.
I kind of like.
Look that ass, confident arch in your back.
Too building it up.
Hey, hold on, here it is. Ooh.
I be my dumb ass. I try to get more descriptive, nigga. I be like, slurp them motherfuckers. Don't suck it like a for real, like a sucker, like slurp, like licking, like kind of stuff.
I got that easy 50.
You gotta fucking describe how to do that shit in depth or show a bitch in the movie.
Hold on, how you show a bitch how to suck your balls?
Porno.
Good
Good
answer.
Specifically what I was thinking about.
How you know how I feel though? Like I imagine these balls don't feel like.
I'm like that bitch.
Come here.
I'm like, I know she not chewing like you, bitch. Slurp like she look like she doing with a lot of spit.
Say, watch out, bitch.
Right. No bitch. And look, in real life,
music started.
Let me just see how I did it.
you see how she did the shit? Do that. But in real life, you can't win for losing.
You don't leave me.
You can't win for losing because she might get mad or they ain't gonna do it right. Woo! Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. If a bitch told me like, hey, look at this. How this nigga stroke me like that, I'll be like, damn.
Whoa.
If a bitch told me to look at a porno
Fuck me like
and be like, fuck me like that, I'll be like, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm about to go home.
Oh, yeah, bitch.
If I was giving it my all, nigga, that's funny. That's
She
fun.
said do it like that.
Do it like that, cause I'm talking shit. But I gotta play devil's advocate on that stupid shit. Yeah, and I'm like, ooh, I don't want to hear that.
If a bitch say that, she don't respect you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, ooh, I'm about to punch you.
She don't respect you. She been mean tell you couldn't fuck.
Ooh, shit, like nigga.
I ain't
never heard that shit like that.
Hit with the wrap it up from Dave Chappelle.
and not to point at another nigga and shouldn't explain his enjoyment to her and say that's how you should be doing. I always describe it like this. Listen, my balls is like a newborn baby's head. It has a soft spot. Move around gingerly. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Bitch start doing dumb shit like don't acting like retarded, like don't wanna we want to be too timid with the shit. They're like, all right, man, stop, man, shit. Like,
what do you mean? Sure.
I can't. You're rude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, it's always weird to me though when I hear niggas say, damn, I'll show her how to suck my dick.
He shoulder.
I taught her how to suck a dick. I heard Beanie Siegel say that in the song. You remember?
Good, nigga be like, yeah, do it like that. Every nigga want his dick sucked like that, bitch.
That's
chick head.
What if she said, what if she look at your balls and you said, I don't like that? She said, my other man did.
Then I'll be like,
what the fuck would you say?
I'll be like,
I'll
be like, you talking about your ex, right? Your ex, right? It's a whole conversation in my life.
You ever been fucked with a chick who brought up something that her ex used to do as opposed to what you doing?
Yeah.
Even non-sexually, right?
Yeah.
No.
Have you?
Yeah.
What was like?
You know, he used to like hold my hand, but bitch, I don't do PDA.
Okay, yeah.
Like
yeah,
shit like
right.
that. I don't give a fuck what the other nigga did for me. So,
I think most niggas do. I think females can't help but do that shit.
Hell no, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never had that shit to that shit. Like I didn't have him bring him up that's like,
I think it's more.
You do this and he used to like.
That's
more or less a casual conversation. It wasn't point out like.
No, like he's like bad shit though. Like they always say bad shit about.
I just mean period.
They don't never say no shit
period.
like.
I heard the bad judge say I would never do you just like that.
Yeah.
I don't, man. It's
girls who brag about what they got from other dudes. They ain't get it from me.
If it continues past a certain point,
like this dude eat my pussy all night.
She told you that?
He wouldn't ask for no head or nothing back.
A girl told you that?
That's game. That's game.
It wasn't nobody you was fucking with. It wasn't nobody
we was fucking, but it wasn't like that. It was just real
like you was just here.
That's some game, nigga. She was like, most niggas be eating my pussy all the time. I don't suck their dick.
Change my way.
Yeah, on everything.
But,
I did notice that your beard started growing out of nowhere. When was this?
Nah, man, this years ago.
Hey, that's crazy. I mean,
Or a girl
man,
telling the niggas who cuddle with him. My last dude cuddled with me all the time, and he would hold me after.
You
He'll
for
stay
real?
over.
Don't let that
Or
nigga cuddle
he'll
me.
show
as
up
soon as
late.
I finish, call that nigga.
Eat
Yeah.
my pussy, and then we just go to sleep. Sometimes I want to give him head. I'm like, man, look, like yes, man.
What did
So
you
I'm gonna be
have?
the opposite.
I like
What
to
did you
sleep
have
and
on?
don't touch me.
What did you have on?
What did you have on when she said this? That's a bitch nigga uniform.
Nah, it really ain't.
Kind of lab
It's
coat.
just-
Hey, y'all was really communicating, nigga. Y'all get to know one
Did you have a
another.
pad and pen in your hand?
No,
What's the session?
it's just straight. They try to get the upper hand. Really, that's what it was.
What
Like,
you say?
if you're not doing what they want, then sometimes they've been known to say what they've got. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But
And here we
I don't
are.
ever say nothing, man.
That's what you say. And yeah, here we are.
Hey, you go backwards if you want to. It ain't gonna bother me.
I'll be
man.
like, that nigga can play that role, and I'm gonna do this. But
It's a way to get a reaction. I don't have to get a reaction.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
say
you
nothing.
gonna do.
Yeah, what you wanna do?
Right.
Have you ever told a bitch what your old bitch used to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
I'm
what?
guilty of that.
Only when they ask.
I'm guilty of
Like
that.
what though? Cause like we say this.
Did your other bitch used to do this? Like, not even in them. That's a rough ghetto interpretation of it, but like, your ex girl used to cook for you. Like, what did she? They
I
ask
think you
shit
talking
like,
sexually, or you talking
Yeah,
general?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
in
nah, in
general.
general. In general.
You said sexual.
Never
too?
sexual.
Nah, I just-
Never sexual.
In general. In general. It could
Unless you be
both.
like, unless you ask, like, I don't, you know, I know the question not to ask, like, I don't want the answer to it for real.
Like what? Oh, like what?
Because I know what the answer is in the back of my mind.
What question did you ask? That you
Oh, I never ask them because I know what it is.
I'll definitely
I'm
say
not
some
finna,
shit.
I ain't finna be like, yo, you cheating on me?
I'll
Like,
definitely say some shit
nigga,
like, nigga, she did this.
You
and
ain't
like,
gonna get no true answer to that shit.
that's what I'm saying.
I guess
like what you talking about, son?
you don't ever get details unless y'all in an argument. You get a scenario. Last one ain't go on my phone like this and trip out, stayed out or whatever.
That's guaranteed though.
That's what we be saying. Too.
But that's real.
And girls be saying the same. Like my last guy was always here. He was affectionate. He was open. He was outgoing. He didn't hide his feelings. Hide stuff from me. We had good communication. I like you.
Why you want
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that,
They
okay.
want you
In
to
that
change. That's
context.
kind of what he was saying. He wants you to.
I'll say
In that
what-
context, like I don't want
I'm
this
like, why
no
ain't you
more
with that nigga?
because this nigga used to do this. I don't want that no more because my last nigga used to do this.
They
I
got
don't
an
want
idea
that.
of the template. They just want you to fit the template.
You ever, and that's crazy because I always try to break the mold. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't.
I'm not
That's
conforming.
why
I
girls
don't
call
want
you an
to be.
asshole.
I don't want to say what.
That's why girls call you an
Automatic.
asshole.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Automatic. When you don't do it,
No,
they
no,
won't.
I'm gonna tell you, man. What? And just to that point,
And not just you.
do you got a reputation with women and shit that you feel like you don't deserve?
That's why I know. They call me an asshole too.
I
Not
don't-
lately, but that's
What it is, like I don't think. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of self-reflection and shit. And you gotta ask yourself, why is these motherfuckers saying what they saying? And I think like my problem is historically, I'm not a nurturing person. I don't know how to fucking.
call a timeout and just participate.
It's just a misunderstanding.
I'm real. I just talk how I talk. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
call
I
a
get caught up in my
timeout and at
conversation.
least participate on the 14th.
Oh no.
See?
It's a
That's
misunderstanding.
like all asshole.
Nah, cause I don't
Cause he'll
compromise
tell you
my
how it's
morals.
fake,
I ain't
and
talking
so
about that
I
shit
get-
ain't on the
No,
table.
I know what you're saying.
No, I'm talking about just everyday conversation. Like sometimes I can over critique.
Yeah, me
I
You know what I'm
know
too.
saying?
exactly
I
what you
over
mean.
critique shit, man. And when I'm saying it, I ain't saying it like in my mind. I'm not saying no fucked up shit. But I always forget how sensitive it. You know what I'm saying? How women take everything fucking personally. Everything men want to slit their fucking wrist.
Yeah.
But that's my thing, man. Like like he said, I'm known as being mean. And I don't get that shit. Cause I'm
When you get lost in the sauce, what day do
I heard
you
I was
just
harsh
get lost in
and
the
mean.
moment?
Like,
and just
I'm
participate?
real harsh. I was like, nah, I'm just telling like it is. Like,
Yeah.
No, they thought that you was gonna just go with everything that they was gonna say, and then when you don't, they be like, "What? No, you're mean. Like this is what I ain't planned."
But that's because some of us do.
You tell them some realistic
what?
shit, and they be like, "Well, I
Go
never
with
thought of
everything
that."
they say.
Yeah.
If we start from square one,
Real quick. They say I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Then this what they say. But
I'm gonna throw that shit out the window and continue back to what I was
I have a brighter idea.
The same shit I was just saying.
What you said?
No, I was just gonna say we play along in the beginning. That's where I think they get a lot of it from.
Shit.
Come on, man.
No, I think the misunderstanding is they might think that they was that y'all was finna go together, and then they be like,
if I'm out somewhere and you give me a day, the Green Day, the Irish Day, St. Patrick, you get drunk with you, bitch. I'm gonna be participating. Pinch me, hey, chase me. Next year, probably not, cause I know you. So we play along when we get.
She thought y'all went together though, cause y'all had a good time. That's all it was.
We all play them games. Niggas play them games as part of the.
I at a certain age, man.
Right, but we looking backwards. I don't think none of us out there just pulling bitches right now. We all look retired. Like the 2000, what's that, Karl Malone Lakers?
Yeah.
I'm GP though.
Hey, I'm Kobe.
Kobe, right?
I said Kobe first.
I'm Phil Jackson.
Hey, listen. hey, it ain't nothing like looking in the mirror and seeing it and just having to admit the fact that I can't jump as high as I used to. You know what I'm saying? That I see the hole, but I can't get to it as fast as I used to. You know what I'm saying? Like the fadeaway is incredible, though. In my defense, the fadeaway is incredible. That's where I'm at with it. But I'm just saying, like, even
We play along, man. We all do.
nah.
When you first meet a chick,
That's high
if you
school.
met
To
a
me.
girl,
That's
a
high
woman,
school to me.
and they want you to
You don't know your work.
participate in something,
You don't know your work.
you gonna do it.
No, the
man.
fuck. Listen, this and I'll say this because
All listeners, check these fools' Instagrams. They out here. They out here strutting.
listen,
Straight.
listen.
Begrudgingly
Listen.
holding hands.
I have a resume. I have a resume that the most I can proofread and call that honest.
It is straight across with that fast as fuck.
And that's voluntary.
Believe me, I be done.
that-
I gotta
you
go.
a fuck-
You ain't gotta go. So I gotta go. Like, all right.
And being that I won't succumb to this ignorance,
This
lowbrow humor. Listen, this is the thing.
We're the peanut gallery.
Set your time.
Listen, and I'm glad I ain't immature all the time. But look, this is the thing right here, though, real quick. You don't, and I learned this when I was young. Like, we used to feel like we had to conform and do everything a girl said to get some pussy. Because that's the only reason why you doing the silly shit to get some pussy. But when you respect yourself and you realize that you the commodity as I am, man, you ain't got to jump through no motherfucking hoops. You know what I'm saying? That's how come
I am somebody.
I'm abrasive as fuck, man. And I don't mean to be. But that's kind of scary, ain't it? You feel like
I think you gotta get
gunshot, what do you do? You hear a gunshot, what do you do?
Look at y'all.
And then continue to show.
I'm on the
Or do we
floor.
call the police a snitch?
I'm on the floor until the gunshots subside in the hour.
Yeah, that shit. You know,
I'm by the
I don't
door.
know nothing
I'm
about
probably
that
gonna lock
shit.
the door again.
Yeah, you
I
definitely
don't know
gotta lock
about
the
it.
door.
You gonna lock the door?
You definitely gotta lock the
On
door.
everything.
You gotta crawl to that
Now
motherfucker.
the door already locked.
Take my own shit.
But my thing is,
Yeah,
man, I learned long ago, man, you don't start how you can't finish.
Yeah, you
So
right.
when we was
So that
young,
goes both ways,
when we was young, I used to cater, you know what I'm saying? And I'd be insincere. What's your favorite color? What a coincidence. Mine is too.
But it was
What a coincidence.
lack of
Mine
conversation
is too.
skills.
You wanna come over here and sit and watch TV with me and my family? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the shit you doing, man, you sitting around here miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all for some pussy.
All out of inexperience though.
That's all it
experience,
is.
and you just don't know no better.
Yeah.
Man.
Cause we ain't talk.
Yeah, you
We
like
don't get taught how to
shit,
deal with
whatever.
women, man.
You gotta get your ass played before you like. I ain't never gonna do no shit like that for a bitch again. I'm telling the bitch, no,
Oh, you
I
know,
don't
it
want to
just
eat.
changes. It just evolves. When you get older, a female's gonna your main chick's gonna get you to do something you probably didn't
Like
wanna do.
what?
Attend an event.
But that's just the compromise of a relationship.
Yeah, that's
I'm talking about
compromise thing.
I'm talking about where you gotta be deceitful. Where you have to con for pussy. I used to be a con artist to get some pussy. I used to pretend I like bitches just to fuck them.
Sometimes you gotta do that with the side chick.
Do what?
Con.
How?
Can't bring you back to my spot. And you ain't got no spot to match in the parking lot.
Oh, so you saying if she don't know that you got a girl?
Yeah.
Bitches be knowing if a nigga got a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Some just don't want
a woman should always know there's no such thing as a single man. And I hope ain't no nigga out here just completely bitchless.
Man.
That ain't single. I mean, that's still single though. If you got bitches.
No.
Yeah, true. I see what you're saying.
No,
You ain't really got
but see,
somebody
I'm
like
talking
a
about,
soul.
I'm talking about according to their Bibles.
Yeah.
I'm saying according to their standard. It's women who really think there's a nigga who's sitting around here and got nothing going on and been waiting for her to come through and rescue me.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
When you
Like some women think that shit. They be thinking this nigga sitting around with nothing going for themselves, and you was the woman of their fucking dream.
On the first day of quarantine, did you have pussy at the house? Forget the toilet paper
Nope.
and the sanitizer. Did you have pussy? If not, you ain't got bitches.
Damn.
I mean, but did
And
you
you
call them?
They was somebody else out there because everybody stopped. It was like
waiting
musical
your
chairs.
turn.
COVID was like stop.
Wait,
In the
nigga,
chamber.
as a
Some
single
of us-
man, you ain't got no chick that you can just call and just get some pussy. That's all you
Luckily,
want
I
to do.
had one, but
Luckily, that's
Luckily,
sad. Hey,
damn.
hey, hold on.
He always keep an ace in the hole or keep his hole in keep his ace in the hole.
Hey, I said
Hey,
luckily
hey,
when the
listen,
music stopped, I still had one.
Listen,
But I
man.
was not invested
Hey, that
in the
nigga looked at her
rotation.
like, oh, you just a little fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Looked a little close when I got back, realized, wait a minute. Who else here? Get out the closet, nigga.
Hey, listen.
Don't lie, man.
Hey,
Kick her
I-
out.
Goldilocks.
Anybody who got a gun?
Kick her out.
Corey got a pistol. So you
have
trained.
I'm
to-
shopping.
Got one, yeah.
Listen, okay. I asked
Ain't
that
no
to
pistol,
say
bro.
this: if I ever relate myself to getting a girl's luck, shoot the fuck out of me, and don't stop at one shot. Make sure I'm dead. Don't ever let me resort to calling myself lucky about getting some pussy.
No, having someone dead.
Any connotation of pussy,
Stop.
I don't want to feel lucky about pussy.
There's times when you can, if the world stopped right now, everybody don't have somewhere to go to.
I can see you standing and watch everybody go run to their seat and shit. You gotta go
Nah,
sit
I
down
know the
somewhere else
rules.
and shit.
I'm gonna run to the seat. Girl,
That's not gonna sit on somebody's lap. You trying to fight? I was here first.
and watch her decide. I'm gonna pick the right battle. You got a chance to say you don't know that nigga.
Remember you was talking about your old boy if you cuddle? I cuddle now. I cuddle now.
See, that's that con stuff. Yeah, that's that
Call the cuddle man.
Oh
con
man,
every day at the club.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, real quick, anybody familiar with that Casanova shit? All these niggas getting them fed case.
Man, that's crazy.
She heard
Is
from
that
part of that too. What was
Nah, he got a different
Different
fed
one?
case.
Fraud shit.
Fraud.
Yeah, some raw shit though.
But they've been searching his case for like years. They said that's like a 10-year investigation. That
Casanova?
Casanova, yeah.
What's he gonna get, a year or two?
Shit,
That's because of Tekashi, right?
nah.
They said that, and you know how these stories go though. They said that fuck with Vlad what got him indicted.
Is it?
Really?
They said interviewing Vlad.
Well,
Now they talking about Twitter is calling for
a banning of Vlad.
they trying to cancel him, which they should have already canceled.
Everybody said he was the Fed.
I quit watching that shit
Yeah, Boosie.
just a few months ago. I used to watch all that shit.
What? My nigga from Louisiana always on there.
Listen, Vlad.
He must be untouchable.
Boosie a goofball,
You gotta
man.
be smart enough to deal with Vlad, I think. And he come off as
You
somebody
can't deal
who
with
thinks
snakes,
he's
nigga.
smart
You can't
enough.
play with snakes.
I'm just telling
You always get bit.
I'm just telling you what I see.
Man,
I think he thinks he's
I bet
smart
all
enough.
them niggas, yeah. I know that nigga desperate. Boosie is a desperate ass
one
nigga. That's how
that
come he's crying on Instagram about getting his page back on. He showed
He
no.
say he losing so much money.
I
Like, he
hate
love
niggas like that who cry to white people for help like that, man. You been making money for so long, man. You still letting these white people hold your fucking your viability or your financially money making skills is. You know what I'm saying? You dependent on them.
You said that.
Boosie, he really trying to drop a lawsuit to sue.
They said Fed. This was a tweet that somebody sent. The Feds are meant to use in these Vlad interviews to indict Casanova. Listen, and that homosexual Vlad's defense, I must say that he don't make these niggas get on there and talk.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas be so desperate to be famous or seen and shit. They get up there and start fucking pouring out all they fucking guts. And that shit is weird to me, man.
Super weird, ain't it?
These niggas just so fucking intent on being famous. With that said, the best flag interview ever was Soulja Boy.
Oh yeah, I might go watch that.
Best shit ever.
There's the one with that was shooting like.
watch that before I go to sleep.
That's why I say you gotta know what you're doing with the interview. And I think certain ones know how to
He jumped off the
navigate.
balcony, 2
Like
Dracos.
Joker, like that.
Yeah.
That's one of the best Hollywood movies that was never made, nigga.
They still gonna make it, bro. They still
Hold
gonna
on.
make it.
No, they not gonna make it. We gonna make it.
Soulja Boy
Short
got a movie
film.
coming out.
Soulja Boy.
film.
The
Short
movie.
film.
Short film.
I'm dead ass.
Short
I ain't gonna talk about it.
Soulja Boy's movie
I ain't
is
gonna
coming
talk
in
about
5
it.
years.
You right.
It's going to Lifetime. P.S. Go watch the fucking Colonel Sanders movie on Lifetime.
For real.
Starring Mario Lopez.
You for real?
100%
Don't do this.
as real as the
Don't
Most
do
High
this,
is. As real
Wait
as
a
the
minute.
Most High
Wait a minute.
is.
Who is Colonel? Is he the nigga who from
Mario Lopez
Did he go get the
is
hands
Colonel
for him?
Sanders.
No.
The
no.
nigga from Saved by the Bell?
Yes,
It's Colonel
nigga.
Sanders.
You check me, nigga.
And what?
Let lightning strike me, nigga. This
Who,
is a
who
real-
can spell Colonel?
Just put Mario Lopez.
C-O-N-I-E-L.
Huh?
C-O-N-I-E-L.
C-O-L-O-N-E-L.
Listen, it don't look like it's
C-O-L-O.
It don't-
N-E-L.
Hey, that shit is
C-O-L-O-N-E-L. Colonel Sanders.
Colonel.
Hey, that's funny as shit, man. That
Mario Lopez.
He look
Colonel
like-
Sanders. What the fuck? In a mini movie?
Merry Christmas, niggas. 2020.
who he fuck? He looked like the father.
Well, watch the movie series.
He looked like the
to
father
find
on what's the name?
Speaking of Saved by the
It's
Bell,
a series,
you
nigga.
see
It's
they
not just
bringing it
one.
back?
Hold on, no. Yeah, hold on. He looked like the father on American Pie, don't he?
Definitely do look like Eugene
Yeah. Like, yeah, they supposed to bring Saved by the Bell, and they said they not fuck with Screech. Y'all thoughts?
Yeah, you can't.
You
You can't
gotta
be
have
Saved by the Bell
Screech.
without Screech.
You know why they ain't fuck with Screech? Y'all hear
Because he
about
blew their ass up.
No, y'all hear about when he did that porn?
That porn shit.
Weird. This nigga have a deal that was.
We gonna wrap up after this. But I had to Google this shit to see what it was. They said he was on there and he did a Dirty Sanchez. Anybody here that deep in porn to know what a Dirty Sanchez is?
Nope.
I ain't
I've heard the phrase.
Google it.
I thought it was.
Google it. It's the
Like a dirty
most
mustache?
Is it when you
disgusting.
do something with the cookie?
It's worse than fucking a girl with no legs.
It's not a Cleveland steamer, that's for sure.
It's like somebody.
What's a
dirty
Cleveland
mustache.
steamer?
And when you shit on somebody's chest,
Not a problem.
and then you like mush it in, like push. I guess they like mush it in with either their butt or.
Yeah, but
I thought it had something to do with a mustache.
Nah, you get a steaming pile of shit on you, dog.
Who Googled Dirty Sanchez?
I'm about to Google that shit.
They didn't get the street court.
And I said I could kind of tell he was into that kind of shit.
When you find it, let the church say amen.
Y'all see, y'all got the iPhone shit.
Dirty
Y'all
Sanchez.
iPhone.
That's what
My
it is.
iPhone ghost touching, so I ain't messing with it.
Ghost
I'm
touch.
messing with it. Just be open. I'm not gonna go there.
Oh, I did know that.
Dirty
It's the
mustache.
same shit.
Okay, I did know that.
Dirty is the
Okay.
shitty mustache.
Shit stash.
Yeah, it's the shitty
That's
mustache.
fucked up. But he did that in the in the video, and that was all the what they call it,
All the rave.
all the rage. That's what it was. Anybody ever did that here?
No,
Nah.
no. Thanks for asking.
Not finished. Yeah.
No, but thanks for coming out.
Sod, I didn't hear you. You were the chorus, no.
Aw, man,
That's
you
what I'm-
I don't even know what it is. I said no. I still don't know what it
Hey,
is.
you know Corey. You know how I feel about you.
Yeah, 16-year-old boy.
Corey fuck like he still say her titties.
He said
touch.
cooties.
Nah. Hey, that's how Corey presented
I
himself.
still call it a coochie.
I used to be.
That's just sign of the times.
He called it a pom pom.
Oh.
Corey probably a super freak, man. Niggas who be acting like they don't be doing shit. Corey said he ain't there ain't no ass. Corey.
I used to be.
No, he said he never
I used
ate
to-
one
I used to-
ass,
I used to
nigga.
be
He probably
good
had
at
like
that
a
shit,
feast.
bro. I
Nah.
definitely did.
You definitely did.
I
You
did.
said what?
You did it.
I thought I used to be like, I ain't never doing that shit.
Doing
Remember,
what?
you used to be like, oh, eat no ass.
First off,
I still ain't.
let me say this real quick. I ain't never eat no ass with Deborah and R. Vernacular, we didn't know it was such a thing.
Yeah.
We didn't know people ate ass.
Yeah.
First time you eat ass, you ain't plan on doing it.
You didn't know. It's like that motherfucker just down.
It's just that your tongue was a little further than you thought.
It's the same thing he's been giving for years.
Oh,
You know how much space it is between the butthole and pussy off?
you got a choice.
That butt. Corey, you don't lick the ass before, whether on purpose or whether accident. You have never been that meticulous
That's
in
because
eating pussy.
he eat pussy from the back. If you eat it from the top, you don't have you stay away from the southpaw. Hey, look,
Sauce, you don't eat.
cheeks.
You ain't never had no girl push her legs up.
I know what you're saying. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know what you're saying.
You know what you did.
You know what you did last
Fuck
night?
you know what I'm saying. You know what you
My
did.
daddy wanted to put some icing and sprinkles and shit on the booty cheeks one time.
So what? This nigga
Yeah.
romantic.
Like a birthday cake.
He said, I lick booty cheeks, nigga, to be specific.
Hey, this
He
nigga,
said, when he eat
hey, this nigga the booty cake baker.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
That's
decide what
what he
type of
can.
face you gonna have when you
Cake for
finish.
my birthday.
Like, a mean face or like a happy face?
No, you gotta come out. You gotta come out with your conqueror face. You don't even wipe your mouth. You wipe your forehead. Cause you go back to that goddamn room with your motherfucking.
Turn her over and be like, what the fuck did I do? While she looked the
That's
other
if
way.
you doing the dirty Sanchez. That's what
I'll
that
turn
is.
her-
You know
what it is, bro.
Hey, we really got really raunchy.
I don't support it. That's why I was quiet.
I
You
can't
know, my
relate.
followers
What you say, Jason?
I said, I can't
always
relate.
expect more.
What, you don't?
I don't partake. Yeah, I mean, I'm a judge, but
You
I don't.
this is a judge zone. So if you feel
No,
if you feel the need to judge,
I'm not
judge.
compelled to do so. Niggas is grown.
So
Nah, it's just not for me.
you never.
No.
So
I
I
don't
asked
do
you how
that
you
shit
say
one
girl
day.
in high school. What you do when you get married?
You gonna do that shit one day.
What?
What you do when you get married?
I'm not getting married.
Hypothetically, you at the fucking you at a comedy show. You still Rihanna's artist. She popped that
I don't want to
question.
know what it is.
Nah, I ain't never doing that shit.
If-
Say, look at this
She
shit.
said Rihanna.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Real quick. We gonna wrap
If I
up.
got to,
I gotta tell.
he said Rihanna, right?
Real
I
quick.
said I have it.
Real quick. Let
Okay.
me touch y'all man. Let me touch
Look
y'all
at that shit,
What's
man.
going on?
The Dirty Sanchez?
Yeah.
What the hell? You gotta pull up the video. Like,
Yeah,
that's the whole video.
I've never seen it. Nigga.
Hey, look at these
I'm
fans.
looking at the definition.
Hey, it was already in the search. It was already in the search.
People really do this definition?
Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, motherfuckers be doing that
Sorry, I'm playing. Piano video.
shit. So they can smell that
So
shit.
Real quick.
Hey, have you ever done an alfalfa from Little Rascals?
Y'all just making
That's
up
the-
shit
that's-
now.
I just made this
That
shit.
shit like-
Put your eye, put your wink on the stinker.
Hold on.
Wink on the stinker.
Corey, if you get
That's probably the thing.
any chick in this world, who would it be?
If I
Any
could hit
chick,
any chick in
yeah.
this world,
That's a
I
hard
think we already
question,
said
man.
the same.
Easy
Said
question.
yeah.
I need.
I can't think of it,
I
bro.
gotta read what I'm asking this.
Easy. Damn. Give me blood cam before the surgery.
Okay. Would you eat her ass if you
No.
had to fuck her?
No.
Wait, what?
Who you think the baddest? Who the chick you want to fuck more? Okay, fuck it, Jason. Rihanna. She said, "Listen, Jason, I just got out of the shower. I'm feeling incredibly horny. Will you put your tongue in mine?"
She gonna whisper the rap.
Yeah.
You don't want to say it out
She
loud.
like,
Ain't nobody
woo.
else here.
What is your response?
I'm like, we don't go together though. Like, nah. No, I can't do it.
You wouldn't do it.
I don't. I think it's a deal breaker for me.
Boy.
There's a lot
I
of
know
bitches
he's
out
mad.
there. As an adult, when you realize a lot of bitches out there, I be like, oh, I
Niggas
gotta
lying
do
for
that.
their friends. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is what
When
they
you
do.
realize you ain't gotta
That's
do
all I'm
that.
saying.
With age though, I can say no.
But
I can say
ain't
with
never had
age
chicken
though.
or ass,
Look,
so-
no, I can say with
I ain't
age
never had
though.
chicken or ass.
That come with age though. Me saying that though, cause maybe like as a younger man, I probably would have been like, well, if it's Rihanna, I'm gonna do it then. But like for real, on a realistic level, nigga, I'm like, all these bitches ain't shit.
And a table full of lies, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Yes, y'all would. Yes, y'all would.
It depends on how thirsty you is for a bitch. I don't be that hard up for bitches.
Do you eat pussy?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between pussy and ass?
I'm not a fan of the ass.
I'm just saying, what's the difference?
You don't shit out your pussy.
I want to fuck bitches in their pussy and not in their ass.
I've never ate a shitty ass.
That's all.
You said what?
I said I just prefer to eat a bitch pussy than not her ass.
You ever
because I want to fuck.
You ever hit a chicken ass?
Nah.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
For real?
Really?
I'm trying to think if I ever. They wanted me.
Look at the side over the blushing.
Yeah,
exactly.
I just.
Yeah, bat his eyes.
Every time I have is because they asked me to.
Ask me, you look at that.
Hold on, you had that privilege?
What?
Yeah, they asked me to. Like that. I was like, real?
They didn't feel you was a threat.
I'm about to say that. That's the thing.
I'm confident.
I thought that was in the movie.
I'm about to get the Vaseline. Come on, nigga. Fuck the Vaseline. But that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, we very, feel icky. Well, I need to take a shower talking to you dirty niggas.
Smoke a cigarette.
Singing for the record.
Lights off.
For the record, nobody here eats ass. But these things eat pork.
I don't fuck with pork no more recently. I got off the bacon, bro. Everything, bro. Nah, like I was doing all the rest of the pork, and then I was like, all right, finally, bacon, you done.
So you,
that was hard. That was hard, bro. That was final level.
Eat sausage and everything?
Nah.
Bacon?
Yeah, just not the bacon, man.
That shit, man,
If it's
pork
beef,
smell funny.
You know what I'm saying? I got the
man.
beef.
Pork smell, the smell of pork makes me sick.
Yeah, I get sick of
Cooked
that
pork.
shit. I eat
But it
beef,
used
though.
to smell
Beef
funny when I was
sausage.
a child. Though. Like my mom used to cook that shit. It used to smell funny to me then. Like it got. You say like beef sausage?
Yeah,
Sauce.
Conversation.
Look, that nigga had to come out that vest and shit. Lavender.
Nigga, no.
Anybody got anything? You got any shows coming up aside?
Man, we do got a big schedule coming up this holiday season. You be able to catch me
Like
in Atlanta,
holiday season.
Houston.
You still
Trying to get to Philly around New Year's, so if any of my listeners, followers are out there, be on the lookout for an update. Just follow my stories. But yeah, that's all I got. Hey, if this was Cash Money, I'm Juvenile. These the hot boys.
Commitment.
I refuse to be part of that shit.
I'm the first one going up.
I'm
if I make
Slim.
it, the rest of y'all can make it.
I'm Slim if we cash money.
Who's Turk? Might be you, Julie.
The
Turk was
Who's
he got too many
BG?
bars.
I'm
Turk.
BG, nigga. I set
Be
myself
Wayne.
on fire, nigga. Nah, I was playing. I would never want to be.
Which
any
one of y'all
these
Baby and which one of y'all Wayne? I need to discuss some.
Baby and Wayne are not over at this table. Cash Money has this
Alright,
version has
Slim.
failed.
Baby said he kissed all you niggas. Baby said he kissed
I
all
know
you.
Julie wasn't going for that.
He said he
They was all doped up and he kissed them in the
you
mouth
was
while they was
first.
asleep.
He said you was the first one I kissed. Asada now.
BG.
500 degrees.
What am I missing? BG
I saw it
Wayne.
was like
Oh,
a thing.
Julie was counted as one of the four, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
You know, you a hot boy ass nigga.
Nah.
No, I
City
still
boy.
know he wasn't going for it. I thought it was four roles
Boy.
to joke about.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good though, man. That's all.
What's
I got.
happening,
Just that
man?
nigga was
Shout out to
Strung
Corey
out at
too, though,
12.
man. We gave Corey a shout out, man. When we shouted you out here, man, we had surgery. Glad that you here. You recovered.
Yeah.
10 toes down.
Glad to see you.
Yeah. Glad to be up out of there.
Nigga can't listen. All y'all women, feel free to nut it, and he can't get pregnant. He got his tubes tied.
Grass.
Hey, what's up, Jay? You got anything else on deck?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the what is that shit? Uncle Buck's House podcast with Latoya
Fuck
on
with
Sunday.
Okay.
Um,
Shout out to Uncle Buck.
and then we gonna be in Anderson on
You doing
Wednesday.
Sunday?
Probably nothing, I think.
You coming through?
We're at Anderson. We're in Anderson on Wednesday the 16th at Kettle Top.
When is it?
Anderson the 16th. Wednesday the
What's
16th.
I'm definitely in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
bro,
shit
let's
going
make it a
on
thing.
Wednesday.
If y'all go, I'll get y'all tickets. How much is it? Free?
I don't know, man. We'll find out. Tune in to Uncle Buck's podcast to find out how much the show is. No, you can tune back in on Tuesday to find out more
Follow
details.
Buck if y'all got it.
Def shout out to Uncle Buck. But tune back in Tuesday, we have more information about
Y'all heard a real nigga just say Buck.
we have the how much it costs, but yeah. 7 or 8 o'clock, something. 7 o'clock at Kettle Top in Anderson.
It's free.
Is it?
That's what I mean for the one this week at least.
Oh, okay. Yeah, free niggas, free 99 if you in Anderson.
And there are free niggas.
Yeah, if you near or in or Muncie, if you in Muncie too, shit, come through.
Y'all, what's up, Juvie? Juvie been getting it back busy. We almost got back a professional fucking. We got professional shit, nigga. We got professional teaching.
Like we actually do stuff in real non-COVID life.
And I left the teaching life behind, but yeah, I miss it.
We got a professional aside and professional core.
Teacher.
Core professional teacher.
Educator, I like educator.
Carpenter, professional carpenter. I'm a useless truck driver.
Oh, you manager of transportation. He's
who?
Project manager for like construction.
Who?
What the fuck they call that shit?
Contractor.
Contractor. Yeah.
That's what he just said.
And what he said, he used a big word like shut off.
Shit, we got professional comedian, professional boxer. You got what you got anything on?
We got
shit. Man, in my own
No,
main volume 2,
Saturday.
that shit dropping Friday. In my own main volume 2, that shit hard.
I've been put that quicksand remix out, bro. That thing
You
is
on it?
slapping, bro.
You on the quicksand remix?
Remix? What's
I might have to jump on it. That first one was hard. That quicksand.
Oh, you said do a remix?
Yeah, bro.
You got some bars for that side.
I was gonna repeat what he said on the
Ah!
first.
He did
Get
your
some new
boy.
lines. Yeah, slide. Get some new lines. I can just come back a little harder than you did last time.
Whoa.
I said,
Y'all knew I couldn't say that. Y'all
Yeah, man, you gotta be careful.
Y'all said that in unions too.
we
He
were
started,
shocked.
you finished his fall.
Whoa.
Then looked at each other.
Now he's on my Joe's girlfriend. Relax.
I said, what
So that's what y'all got going on? How you know him?
Where you know this bitch from?
Hey man, I can't compete with y'all this team up. You know how
What
it
you
is.
say, Jude?
But you like it out here
It's
posting.
like girlfriend show up, they start clowning. It's like, you know you ain't gonna stop. You can't stop
Why
that.
you like it out her post?
How you know that bitch?
Like, all right, no, you just gotta get up and go, because you gonna stop till she leaves.
Oh, you sit there and nigga just smile and look over.
Yeah, you
So
know
how
what?
he talk to you when
Once
your
she
friends
leave,
leave?
I'm gonna roast
Yeah, they talk to you with your
How
little
he talk to you
friend.
when your friends
Your
leave?
little friend. Your little friend leave.
Hey, that shit killed the fucking mood.
Mhm.
Ooh, it's out in trouble. But yeah. What you say you got on deck? You say you dropping and when?
Friday. Yep. She dropping Friday, December 11th.
Mama taught me how to-
Only volume 2. That shit hard.
Hey.
Said I'm something like the young Joe. I know God let him test me. No, I can't fold. I know what's on the other side. I'm staying 10 toes. I was saying on the other side. No, I can't go. Let me tell you about the time.
Come on, we said fuck that.
Let me
Fuck
tell you
that.
about the time I had $1 in a dream, a penny for my thoughts, a nickel for my schemes. Living smoke and mirrors, everything ain't what it seemed. Hold on. Baby just brought the raw something for me to roll on. Took
Yes, sir.
2 puffs now, look like a stove. Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah.
Come on, son, your turn.
Yeah.
Say the exact same thing he said.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta write that down.
Damn Drake.
We got to come back crazy. We gonna be like the fucking. What's that picture of Magic? That picture when all the niggas was walking to that game and Magic had that big ass coat on.
That fake pic, it's
Is
Photoshop.
it fake?
bro.
For real?
Hell yeah, that's Photoshop.
That shit
Michael
crazy.
Jackson, Magic Johnson, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I was in there until they Photoshopped me out.
Yeah, that's how we gonna be when this
Your
fight
name
at
is
the
listed
wig
in the
one.
fur.
They put this fight at the wig one and Anderson. That's how we gonna be mobbing in that motherfucker.
That's what they talking about
Crazy,
doing?
Yep.
Man, who talking about promoting?
Man, you know, shit.
4chan.
They call. That's the first promoters they called.
4chan.
They've been calling around trying to see who can.
They call 4chan first.
But I gotta hit said up and be like, hey man, you gotta come out, yo, chill, nigga. Like they reaching out trying to do some shit, nigga. You need to go ahead. I'd rather do it with you, nigga, than do it with them.
That'd be a dope ass move, especially if they let you go. You do the main event.
You, man, you already know. You already know.
Anderson, man, I'm gonna tell you what.
I heard they took the basketball court out and put a marble floor right there.
You for real?
That's what I heard.
That just hurt my feelings.
I know.
Marble floors everywhere.
Y'all just don't know what that means. But shout out to y'all.
Commemorating the
We
fantastic.
get back to full strength, man, and I realized.
Real quick though, next week gonna be the year to end episode. That's gonna be the last episode of the year, which we read
Which one?
next week.
Next week?
Yeah. So we're gonna recount things. We can go far as to how we feel about what, of course, the storyline of the year was.
Man getting. The man getting.
Absolutely on COVID.
Mhm.
COVID.
Kobe died.
Ain't that-
Sheridan
Oh
died.
boy,
I
got
don't
shot.
We're gonna recap that shit. We're gonna recap that, and then how we always do make our next year predictions. I've been batting an incredible 2 for 2 these last 2 years.
Yeah, shit been crazy. He definitely been able to pull some clips from, and like shit be happening. So it's like, hey man, we making
Maybe you need to
shit
stop saying the shit.
Nah, how else I'm gonna brag throughout the year? Told y'all.
Man,
Yeah.
you're speaking it into
Told
existence.
y'all.
Shit, man, we gonna be rich as hell
Make
next
sure we
year.
do everything we
Oh.
can to make
Put
money.
money-
We gonna be rich as hell next year.
Yeah, put money on it this time.
Drink
Why
your
would
water.
see?
Wake up, motherfucking podcast. Got 10 million.
Take care of
views on each
yourself.
motherfucking
Mm-hmm. We saw.
I say it's a good time to be mindful about
And
our
it's
health
crazy.
as
Old
black
boy got
men.
GQ Man of the Year.
Who did?
Who we talking about?
Megan.
A trans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
never mind.
confused me. He's like, oh, boss. Like,
Who?
Nigga, this
yeah, that shit weird.
She got
A lot of lessons
Man,
learned
yeah.
too. Though.
Allow me to wrap up in peace. But since he broached up on the topic, would you hit Megan Sally?
Not after that.
I don't know. I would have to meet him. Meet her. I was gonna say meet him. Meet him.
Yeah,
Meet him.
meet
Like,
him.
That was
Yeah.
a 40 and
that's
slick.
slang.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm
EM. Apostrophe EM.
Would you hit her? Would you, Jackson?
Prior to the GQ thing, I probably would.
Would you?
Man,
What happened
I
on
would
G-
till
something
like
else.
niggas be saying she a
But she
dude
look
and shit,
rough?
so that like make me look at her like, man.
So just say
She look rough on
just
GQ?
say for instance, no,
Huh?
nigga.
No, she got GQ Man of the Year.
She ain't really get the man of the year.
But what is he? Well, he
She
said
did.
before
She
she got
did.
GQ, you would. What happened after she got GQ?
She got GQ
She pulled her
Man
dick
of the
out and started peeing like a man.
on a little 11-year-old.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
meet
hit
her.
I just don't be goo goo gaga over none of these famous.
You'll
motherfuckers.
hit Ashanti.
But I
shit,
mean, but I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta go.
I mean, I wouldn't be Google guy. I mean,
But I'm be like, I'm mad because that's a shiny. Like,
I'm better
You
than
saying
them
he
bitches.
Google Gaga?
I'm better than
Yeah,
them, but I'm just saying for the
I
context of
stand over to you.
conversation.
Say it. You need
If
some
you could just
backup.
pick one.
if it's a couple of them,
Nigga, say that.
Everybody gonna know the bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what it's more. So
Yeah.
like,
If she wasn't
I'm
Megan
not saying like you got an
Stallion,
actual crush. Yeah.
if y'all met some chick at BP,
Nah, fuck Ashanti. I
Y'all
can't say.
smash.
Man, I'll fuck Paris.
Oh,
Nigga, I'm like, who the
if
fuck
she
is
looked like
Paris?
Megan
Oh, this
Stallion.
chick
Not if
from
I thought she
Mexico,
was a
she
nigga.
fine as hell.
Ah, but that's just what
But I'll
people
be
joke
thinking
about. If Megan Stallion walked in right here,
I'm not
she
100%.
be cheesing.
I'm not-
She walked
You
in.
know,
Megan, come in
you
here
know
real
that
quick.
ain't my demeanor, nigga. You know that ain't my demeanor. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
She's
And I-
too thirsty for attention for me. I
I
don't
mean,
like
that's
that shit.
Not
every
in real
woman in
life.
the world.
But
That's
that's
what
way
Instagram.
worse though.
Listen, this is my thing right here though, and I'm be honest, and I'm not bullshitting. Until it gets pregnant, and I'm in the labor room, and I get to see that they don't move a dick to pull the baby out, I don't know if it's a woman. I'm be honest, it's a lot of
That's
transsexual.
homophobic.
Yeah, hold on,
You know,
You a
folks get
fag.
scared.
no offense to you and your kind, to you and your kind. But I'm be honest with you, all jokes aside, there's a lot of transsexuals out here who masquerade as women.
True. Very true.
You live in Atlanta. You run into a few. We're going to wrap this up. Another fantastic episode of the best podcast you never heard of, Conceited Knowbody. Catch us this weekend, fuck with
Uncle Buck's House podcast.
we will definitely be in the building representing TCK. It was a fantastic conversation. Shout out to Assad and Corey for coming through and making this show incredible. That's not a
Catch me Saturday on my birthday behavior.
What
Yeah.
you doing Saturday?
Shit, I
Being
don't
a
know.
thought.
Early
Being a thought.
happy birthday. Early happy birthday. We're going to do something.
Yeah, I know that no 9 shit.
That what?
No 9. Okay.
Yeah. Them niggas don't watch battle rap. Focus on around.
Oh,
Probably go get some drinks.
I'll watch y'all. I'll be the designated driver. I'll get a Dodge minivan.
They got Sprite. Where we going?
Okay. Catch y'all next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need roads.
Man,
But everybody said the same about. Oh, shit, we all.
Yeah.
Everybody said the same
Hold
about
on.
Sierra.